Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm AwestruckVox, and Change Your Mind introduced us to 3 new fusions: Sunstone, Rainbow Quartz 2.0, and Obsidian, all of which were absolutely fantastic in their own way. And it's led a lot of fans to already plead for their return. Well, if you're one of those fans, you're in luck. Thanks to the magical world of recording booth pictures, we have evidence that 2 of these refusions are going to return in upcoming episodes of Steven Universe. Granted, the episode I'm referring to in particular was recorded this week, so we're not gonna see it for a while. Now, one thing you need to know is that Steven Universe records episodes every Wednesday. So if you follow any of the voice actors and actresses on Instagram, if you see them all together or at Cartoon Network on Wednesdays, you know why. Well, this past particular Wednesday made a very juicy post on Instagram. And by juicy, I of course mean heartwarming, but if you're a fan that's looking for the return of these fusions, oh, it's juicy too. The post reads, "I'm always so grateful that I get to do what I love for a living. It was so fun to hear these guys work on Steven Universe today. My voice time meeting and recording with the very cool voices of Rainbow Quartz 2.0, Alistair James, and Sunstone, Shoniqua Shandai. So lovely to meet y'all. And a day I get to huggle Zach Callison is always a good day. Aw, Dee Dee's such a pure soul. Like truly, she's Pearl incarnate. Although debatably double the wholesome. But guys, we know this isn't an old photo because she specifies that they recorded it that day. And that it was her first time meeting and recording with Alistair James and Shoniqua Shandai. Meaning they definitely recorded Change Your Mind on a separate occasion. That Mr. James and Miss Shandai weren't present when Dee Dee, Michaela, Zach, and the rest of the cast recorded that big episode. So really this gives me 2 big ideas. 1, we're going to have a sequel episode of Know Your Fusion. You know, that one where Sardonyx tried to get to know Smokey Quartz, but ultimately ended up stealing the show, made Smokey insecure, but we had that really sweet ending. An episode like that was inevitable because that was the first time Steven fused with a gem. Of course we were going to have special attention drawn to it, so this may be the case with Rainbow 2.0 and Sunstone. That we have a follow-up episode where Steven tries to become more intimate with both fusions. And I would dig it. Know Your Fusion was a fantastic episode, and I'm completely smitten by both these fusions. But let's say that wasn't the case. What else could be going on? Well, they could also be recording another big arc. Now, for a Cartoon Network show, it's not unheard of to record multiple episodes and pickups within the span of one day. Record dialogue for the storyboards, or they get animation back and the lip sync might be a little bit off, or maybe they weren't exactly feeling a line, then they go back to ADR it. It's possible that whatever's happening in these episodes of recording leads to back-to-back appearances of Sunstone in one episode and Rainbow Quartz 2.0 in another, breaking out the big guns, and it's a great way to drive up hype. Now this does make me wonder how often we could see Sunstone or Rainbow 2.0. After all, we got to see Smokey a few times after Earthlings, and although she wasn't voiced in Back to the Kindergarten, I'm not quite sure Smokey's voice actress is as expensive as, let's say, Nicki Minaj as Sugalite. With that train of thought, I had the same feelings towards Shoniqua Shandai and Alistair James. No disrespect to any of their careers, of course. They're all incredibly talented people, and they do a great job at voice acting. But obviously when you cast someone a bit more expensive, a bit more in a higher price range than usual, you probably won't be able to use that character as frequently. At the same time, fusions like Sugalite or Opal probably didn't cast their voice actresses with the idea that they would appear frequently. Quite the opposite. They knew these fusions would be used sparingly, so they decided to dip a little bit further in the cookie jar. But as the show evolves, now that the franchise is going to be this allegedly entirely new thing, more fusions more frequently may be on the table. All I know is I'm glad to see that both of these fusions are going to return, and I can't even imagine what sort of hijinks they're going to get into. But what do you guys think? Are you excited to see Rainbow 2.0 and Sunstone return? What other fusion do you want to see return? I know that Sugalite may be high up there for a lot of people, and I would love to see her. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet them at Roundtable Vids, and for my own hot takes, you can find me at AwestruckVox. We're also on Instagram. Help the Roundtable grow by either becoming a member of this channel or supporting us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, throw it a like, and subscribe to the Roundtable so you never miss any of our great Steven content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. AwestruckVox, out.